I'm the Idea Maker, and today I am back with another movie reaction. Today, I am going to be doing a revisited reaction to Supergirl. So you might be wondering, how come I didn't do a review on Supergirl when this movie came out? Well, it wasn't because I didn't like the movie. To be honest, I was going through a lot of stuff that I needed to get through before I did anything, and I felt like the most appropriate time to get this reaction out was at around now, which at this point you guys have already seen that I had to re-upload my Superman movie reaction from last year and had to re-upload it again this year because unfortunately there were a few different instances in the movie reaction to where that Warner Brothers took it down, unfortunately, so I had to put it back up and I fixed it so that way there wouldn't be any problems, no copyright strikes or anything. So that's all good and everything. Unfortunately, a few comments were gone from it. It's either privatized or it's completely gone. I'm trying to see if I can get that to work as well, to keep the original content and everything in. But at the moment, I'm still seeing what I can do. But anyways, I am extremely excited on getting to revisit Supergirl. Because I felt like it was worth being a double feature for in honor of my grandmother, who unfortunately passed away on this day, August 21st, 2 years ago, which is one of the most ridiculous things for me to think of. And I did this for her in remembrance because of how my grandmother loved Superman as a kid, and she really felt like Superman was a hero for the people, and it was something that I truly felt like it was something important to her, and I wanted to be able to do a double feature reaction to Superman and Supergirl in the same day, and that way to get the storyline going. So everything DC will also be today. I'm trying to see on how many movie reactions and show reactions I'll be able to get out through this week at the time of recording. Right now, it's going to be an interesting time. So I've had a few other different things recorded. I'm still working on getting them out there. I don't know where I'm at in terms of if my Adventures of Superman has been finished or X-Men 97 has been finished, but we will definitely see as I continue with these upcoming reactions. We'll see if my Lanterns reaction is out. But anyways, at this point, I want to say, I want to do a little thing and just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who have been on this channel for a little while now. And for those of you guys who know on how hard of a time this has been for me, I want to thank you guys for being super patient with me. And I want to be able to get to do this reaction in honor of my grandmother because she wanted to see the Supergirl movie as well. I think they announced it before she passed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure of that. When did... I think they did. Because I remember that they did. I just want to make sure that it did get announced before. Because I feel like it did. I really feel like it did. Just a few seconds. I think, yes, it did. Okay. So in 2020, January 2024. Okay. All right. So it did. Okay, I was right. So I am excited about getting to revisit this again. I know that a lot of people did not like this movie and that it was a box office flop, which when I first saw it, I didn't think it was a box office flop. It's crazy to think that they only made 126.4 million and their budget was between 170 and 186 million. I think that the hate that it got was undeserved, but I'm gonna check it out and see why people didn't like it. I want to give it an equal chance. And you know what? When I first saw it, I thought that it was a great movie. It didn't feel like Superman. It felt different. But I also feel like, that's a good thing that it didn't feel like Superman, because Supergirl is supposed to be a completely different hero, even though that both are Kryptonians. So I want to get to be able to treat this like if it's its own separate thing, not have Superman set the bar so high for Supergirl because in this case, the way how I'm treating it and how I treated it the first time was that this movie is its own separate thing. Like, it truly, truly is. Like, yes, of course, it's gonna overlap. It's gonna lead into the events for Man of Tomorrow, but I want to treat it like, this is Supergirl's time to shine, and that's how I feel. I feel like Millie Alcock did a really great job with it, but I want to get into this again because, in this case, watching it the second time, it'll make me have more of a better opinion and a non-spoiler and a spoiler review and a review of it, truthfully. So I want to thank you guys again for getting to take the time to check out this reaction and getting to honor my grandmother's life with this reaction to Supergirl. And thank you guys again for being patient with me with my videos all this week and for this past month and a half. It's been something. But without further ado, let's go ahead and begin with Supergirl right now.
It's me.
Hey, Clark.
Happy birthday week. So I expect you're celebrating. When do you think you're going back? Let me know, because we miss you. Okay, don't have too much.
She has so many messages, I feel, that she hasn't read yet.
Radios, I'm like, no.
Imagine being alone like that, all by yourself and everything like that. Holzer, solar category red. Oh, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. So for Kryptonians, the red sun kind of like nullifies like their abilities to some degree. Like they kind of can be able to like feel more human. The yellow suns is what makes Kryptonians feel like their energy is back. They can use their abilities. Whoa! Somebody just went and came out of the piercing department out of Hot Topic and spent like $200-300 worth of piercings. Jeez. As I was saying, with that, and then the green sun, I'm assuming is kind of acts like kryptonite. So they lose their powers, or they get sick from it and die from it. I'm assuming. Well,
stop by.
I don't know, man. Okay, just give him the piece of pie. Get on out of here. Oh boy. What a way to cut a pie. Or to cut a slice of it. I know who you are. Bro, eat with the fork, man. I'm sorry.
You have what you want. Now leave.
Oh boy. Why is she just standing out there in the hallway like that? What the heck?
Show me the way. Jill.
Oh.
Oh,
jeez. Hey. Oh! Okay! Yo! That's so that was not worth any... Oh! That was unjustifiable! Woo! Bro, why was she just standing there, though, is the question. Oh! What the heck? Man, she could have went and was looked behind closed doors of some sort. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it was out of fear. I have no idea, but that just, I don't know.
I, Zor-El, inebriated, mind, body, and spirit. I hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, it's not a very high bar to clear.
What a way to spend your birthday.
Should we just move here? Maybe we were meant to be Red Sun folks, you know, the kinds who feel things like punching to face, like shots of like whatever this is.
So you mean to tell me that Kryptonians under a yellow sun, they can't feel of any alcohol effects, they can't get drunk, they can't really feel a lot of things besides just not able to feel pain as much? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Ha, Crypto.
I am Ruthie Marino of the Dynastia clan. I come here with one purpose.
Uh-huh.
To seek revenge against Krem of the Yellow Hills. Brigand who has trespassed onto our planet and murdered my innocent and honorable family in cold blood.
Rough.
Krem's ship was destroyed, and I believe he's still searching for a passage off our planet. I offer you my family sword, made by the hands of my father, Elias Snow. The blade will be provided to you after I use it to take Krem's life.
I see.
A child of your size expects to wield such a weapon.
I am no child. I had my 13th turn this past harvest.
Taking on a brigand? Impossible.
Oh, that might be a problem.
You'll need someone of enormous power to defeat Krem.
Oh,
She'll do the job
jeez.
myself.
Oh boy. I really like how the aliens are more practical here. Like, there's some CGI, but they're more practical.
It's not too late. Let's not be a jerk. Just give me back the sword.
Oh, yikes.
Come on. You don't steal from a little kid who just lost her parents. Like, that's...
That I could agree.
You'd at least help her. Find the head who killed them, and then you can get the sword, like, fair and square.
I mean, she's...
Oh, you think I'm talking too much? Problem. You talk less.
Oh boy. You know what, for her being intoxicated, that's actually impressive. Not by much, but it is impressive.
You're looking bleeding.
Oh, jeez. Well, right now is not the best time to be bleeding, because... Oh! Huh! Well, there you go, Crypto. Oh! Ooh, yeah!
I'm just worried that if you keep going off planet like this, you're never going to find your stride here in Metropolis.
Hold on.
I'm worried you might never find your people.
Well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
I know that. I just mean maybe if you spend a little more time here, you might feel more at home.
Oh, see, Clark's the greatest. I like him. Oh, jeez. Well, that's just dandy. Yeah. No, I'm being sarcastic. Dandy's not even the word.
Come on, man. We gotta be back up in the sky ASAP.
Krem deserves what is coming to him.
You go undriven by deserve, and you'll end up very unhappy.
Oh, great. This guy's just she's just always eating. Oh wait. Oh no. Crypto. Wait. Joe! What the heck, man? What did he do to you? And you're stealing her ship too? Man. That's literally animal cruelty right there. Krem is a monster. As much as he already is like all crazily like all heavy metal, drastic looking. Nah, this dude's a monster.
The Brigantian toxin known as Redimir. She says it paralyzes the host slowly. I'm sorry, but painfully. Before eventually stopping the heart.
Oh, jeez.
She says it's more difficult since Krem escaped off the planet. Moving him would risk accelerating the effects of the toxin.
Ow.
The Brigands carry the antidote on that person.
That's horrible.
They use it as an interrogation tactic, dangling relief in exchange for money, information, whatever they're after. Without the antidote, there's nothing she can do.
Well,
How
I guess.
long does he have?
3 moon razors.
So that means 3 days then. Come on, Crypto, you got this.
I'm sorry about what happened to your family. Okay, I am, so he'll suffer.
No, he needs to be killed.
Ruthie,
Well, hold on.
your revenge is not gonna get in the way of me saving my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's a
just stay here and look after him.
That's a good way of looking at things, actually. Because, like, you know, she saw her family die in front of her. The last thing that she needs right now is for her to, you know, end up with having all that on her shoulders on top of it. It's already stressful and tiring enough that all of that happened. Oh, is this back on Krypton? Aww. Crypto has a puppy. How cute. Oh, yikes. You know, I actually really like the fact that the aliens here are practical. Like, it's all puppetry, CGI. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Okay. Yo, wait, hey, she's a kid. Hey, at least she knows how to speak their
Put your bag on the
language.
floor at her feet, which is calling her mother a
Whoa! Wow. Oh boy. Well, they got stopped. Oh, that's cool. Oh boy. That's crazy to think that they actually have these drone bots that they look for everything. So, like, you can't even tell them that you don't have anything valuable. Oh!
Noted.
Should have called in sick today, Lloyd.
No, she doesn't. You know, she doesn't. Ruthie's let go.
If you want to live,
Go.
if you
Let go.
if you want to live, she's got a plan.
The sword. It's not worth much, you know. See it.
Wait, did she just grab something from her belt?
I plan.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
How much of a plan do you have?
You ladies want to trade? Because I would love that watch and sword back, and I'm pretty sure that you would be interested in this. Oh, sorry, wrong pocket.
She pulled a Star-Lord. Okay, okay. She'd be the perfect person to do it, anyways. Oh, oh, this is cool. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is a great usage of CGI and practicality. I love it. Oh boy. Well, hopefully that works.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh boy, yeah. This actually might not go the way she's expecting. Yikes.
Oh.
Oh! Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's not good at all. But that does not mean she's dead. There's a yellow sun on the horizon, so that should actually be a good thing to help her. Oh boy. There we go. Nice job, Kara. Nice job. Oh, this is cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yes! There we go. Yep, you guys are in trouble. Yep, that's where your engines are at. Hey, where are you gonna go now?
So you're
Okay.
gonna tell us?
Oh, so they know. These three know.
He's on Bilky.
Bilky. Okay.
Nice try. Bilky's a dead planet.
Dying. Not dead. The atomic wars brought destruction. Half the population is gone, and the remaining resources have drawn filth from every corner of the galaxy.
Okay.
Filth. Like the brigands. They scavenge for people.
People? I'm sorry, you said people?
For girls.
What?
Girls to help them continue their all-male race.
Huh? Yeah, that's not so suspicious after all, huh? I mean, I know I'm being sarcastic, but like, yeah, that sounds like something that happened before. Not gonna get too in depth with it, but if you know, you know.
On your planet,
Earth?
Mm-hmm.
do others on Earth have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
Who's the other one?
They call him Superman. I call him Clark. He's my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So you are Superwoman?
Supergirl.
Are you considerably younger than he is?
It's like 10 years, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
How come he's a man? I mean, you're a...
I don't know. That's just how the creators went and approached it, I guess. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Ill?
I know she's worth a lot around here.
I'm aware.
Let me have her.
Oh boy.
Come on.
No!
But just switching subjects here.
Mhm.
Do you have any information on the brigands?
That sort of information's gonna cost you.
Nah.
I'll arm wrestle you for her.
Oh.
Seriously. You win and you can have us both. I win. And you can tell us where the brigands are.
Oh boy.
Deal.
Deal.
Really? Oh! You? Sir, I don't know if you know who you're dealing with right now. Oh! Oh! Okay! Oh! Wow!
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well.
Yeah, not for you guys.
For you guys.
Yeah!
I mean...
I was about to say.
Anybody want to leave?
It's your chance now.
Okay, boys. Fingers on triggers.
How do you know that song in space? That's crazy. That's crazy. Jeez. Woo! Jeez. Wow. She's pretty good.
Well, we're actually here looking for somebody. You don't happen to know any brigands, do you?
Oh, wait. Wait! Oh, is that Lobo? That's Lobo. Woo! Jason Momoa is back in DC. Oh, boy. And he is perfect for this role, too. He looks so good.
For a brigand goes by the name of Draw Baxter.
He's looking for brigands.
Red mohawk. Dead left eye.
Yikes.
He's so rich.
Decini. No. I know he was here. You're saying he wasn't.
Uh,
Are you calling me a liar?
No, they're not exactly. They're not calling you a liar. They just didn't see him.
Well, I am.
Okay.
We're not about this.
Ruthie.
It's worth a lot of money. Take care of my old year.
Choose your next words wisely.
Excuse me.
Go away.
I am Ruthie Marinol of the Dynastia clan.
Who cares?
And I come here with one purpose. To seek revenge.
Kara's like, I'm already over
You're going
this.
to help me.
Oh.
You know who you're speaking to. Would you like to find out?
The contacts are so good, it's
We're
crazy.
just a couple of girls from Metropolis, USA. We're doing a fun little tour of space. OMG, I had no idea that space was so, like, vast and...
Stop.
Oh.
In my head.
Oh, jeez.
You've been super useless.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Useless.
Jason Momoa is so good.
We no friend, no brigands. Our house, meet, we walk, but not safe for Ruthie.
Okay.
So is Superman like you? Grumpy? Rude?
No.
You think I'm rude?
Of course.
He's not like Kara. Clark is nothing like him.
Not really from Earth, Ruthie.
Yeah.
From another planet. Krypton.
Yep.
I thought everyone died the day the court erupted.
No, Krypton didn't die in a day.
Nope, it didn't.
My father and his brother, Jor-El, tried to warn the council of what was coming. But no one listened.
Säg mig gata fantasigata jag grädde om någonting så.
Un caleme, pues. Ya llegaría al. Omar massa i duomo.
Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, so because there's no captions or anything in the original footage, in these parts is gonna be where you could see the footage have the subtitles. Oh, jeez. So whoever was protected under the dome or under the sphere, they survived. Wow. So Krypton, like a small...
That was 8 years before I was born.
Yikes. That's crazy. Only a small fraction of the planet survived.
Men fick alltså sådär. Körel fantas orar i mig fick alltså.
Velo vagati che chi. Shurkin se kororea. Iguahayuf. Mik.
And then she was pregnant with Kara then.
Honestly, I didn't have a clue that Argo was different from any other planet. I felt really lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
Oh no.
Uskuzet bol Argo igvovokat. Kudamokas mavar al quex kojiva weftar handlu.
Mineral?
Kryptonash.
Oh, great kryptonite.
Chot. Ibiha usken. Yovigath yodanto yargo. Iles kodamedariat fanere.
So everyone in this planet, or this section, is doomed. So they're all suffering from kryptonite poisoning.
Yo intesirium. Yo uxewarelu delusod. And yo intesirium homerel masa anim. Narasa ili.
Oh boy. That's sad.
Andelo ya no sayogrel bonya toja halial bon iguayemik. Oimos ipavilla. Etarke. Ith.
It's crazy to think. And I'm glad that she got to take Crypto along with her for this. There we go. It's sad. that she literally saw one of her parents die, and the other one she just saw vanishing from existence, and who knows on if that the remains of that part of Krypton is still there.
He's just a killer, you know? It can make you want to break bad or
yeah,
get revenge, but I don't think any of those things are gonna lead you to where you want to go.
She's 100% right.
Where's your friend?
They come now. Sit.
Mm-hmm.
Recipe from my mother, from their mother.
A little bitter.
Thank you.
Something just doesn't seem right about it. See, his face is like saying it, and same with her.
How does your friend know the brigands?
Oh.
We all know the brigands.
Uh-huh.
But you said
brigands come here, take girls. They come here, take our girl.
Oh boy.
Yeah, your daughter, the pictures.
Oh. Oh. What?
Milk.
What?
Well, it coats your stomach if you've been poisoned.
Right?
Come on, man.
That's
It's a white liquid. Get me out of here.
That's actually a true fact. If you have been poisoned and there's no other resource and milk is the closest by, if you've done something, if anything has happened, make sure that you drink milk.
So you sold me out for what? What are you getting in return? Speak.
That is a good...
One girl for 2 girls.
Oh! Oh, you... no. That's so, messed up. As what, creme? Great! Great! Oh, that's a good way of doing it, trying to puke it out too. Great way. Great way of trying to get the poison out. That's very good. These are actually really good tips to use. These are very good tips. Ooh.
Technically, you found me.
There it is. Come on, Kara, you gotta do something. Oh, she's not gonna be poisoned for much longer. Ooh! Ooh! Come on! Woo! Come on! Come on! Oh! Ooh, that was a good hit. They need to get out of there. Both of them need to get out of there. This is a very messed up premise. I honestly, you know what? I'm probably going to put like a disclaimer in the front, which more than likely, of the sensitive topics that this actually has. Because there's some very sensitive topics that this movie has. Come on! Yeah! Here we got Lobo too helping! Woo! Woo! Wow! Yo! I love how Lobo here is sounding like an anti-hero. He really is an anti-hero. Oh! Yikes! Well, you know what? You know what? These guys deserved it. Ooh! Wow. I love this one-shot fight scene right here. That you can tell by the cuts. I really love it. This is good. Ooh, and the way that he just goes and moves the hook like that, it's very 3D worthy. I remember seeing it in theaters. I'm like, yeah, this is 3D worthy. That was pretty cool. That fight scene alone was actually pretty cool. One of the best ones out of this movie too. I really wonder what the IMAX version of it was like. If they actually have the what is it? The wider ratios. Oh, that shot of Lobo's cool. Oh.
I told you not to move.
I had him.
Hide.
Oh boy. Oh great. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Yep. Oh. Yikes.
They're dead because you did not let me do what had to be done.
Okay, Ruthie, I'm not letting you kill that man.
Why not? Look at the suffering he leaves in his wake. Why does he get to be alive?
Okay, okay, stop freaking out.
Get off! Don't tell me not to freak out. I'm allowed. Tell me why.
Because it'll mess you up. You think it'll make you feel better? It won't.
It won't.
So the alternative is to be like you. Constantly leaving your planet to drink yourself into a stupor.
Wow.
Drink all of the time so you never have to feel anything. Guess what? I too want to free myself of this pain. And I do not want to be like you.
Wow.
Then why didn't you go find whatever dimensional portal he just passed through all by yourself?
Wow. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different ways that people cope with grieving and with loss. There's a lot of different ways that people cope with it, unfortunately. And the thing is that Kara is a person that does not want to feel anything because she's already felt too much. So she doesn't want to feel it, but she also wants to feel, like she can, there's something there. It's like a void. It's like a void she wants to feel but can't feel it because she's Kryptonian. This is what I'm saying. That is one of the best ways of interpreting what exactly how a person feels when going through so much. That's a great way of interpreting it. I like it.
I have less than 24 hours to save my dog. So you tell me where the brigands are, and I will turn you into a hand puppet. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to wear these.
Oh boy.
This is as close as we get.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's not good at all. Green Sun? That's not good at all. Oh,
Hi there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been tracking your ship for the last month. I believe you're from Krypton, and so am I. Clark.
Esme kirumia. Li usgarurkin. Hanitia dorauti Ikalata.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. Shoot. I wasn't raised there. So I wasn't raised there. Why am I talking louder?
I love him. I love it.
Might be slippery, so is this I'll grab it.
I honestly, this version of Superman's awesome.
Don't worry, we don't actually live here. There's a lot more to Earth than just this place. Big city, lots of stuff to do. Bowling, that's fun. It was a big adjustment for me, coming from Kansas. I'm a small town kind of guy, but you know Kansas? No. Why would you know Kansas? You can't understand a word that I'm saying right now. It's okay. You will one day. And you'll also learn to love this place, just like I have.
I just love the way that David Cornswood acts as Superman.
I thought that the shelter might help.
Oh, at least Ruthie was there. That's actually a good thing that she was there.
So I snuck him into the cargo hold. What's this place?
That's my prison.
The brigands know that the planet orbits between two suns.
Yeah, which is a big
Not
problem.
the green sun. Can kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Creme left your ship on Bilky, and I found this. Thought that it might help.
Oh, the suit?
I'm so sorry for saying I didn't want to be like you.
It's okay. Look, we all say things that we don't mean to say.
You're not always nice, but you're kind. And you're not always perfect, but you're good. So thank you for taking me with you.
Well, she's gonna need your help more than anything at this point. Because the good thing, Ruthie, is that at least you're not Kryptonian, so you could be able to handle this. Oh, that's a long way a ways. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Wait, that's one of the guys over on... Oh, sheesh! That actually got me. That got me. That got me.
Top of those bars are poison-tipped. It's a painful and noisy death. So if you could wait till after my nap, that would be great.
And why should I trust you?
Shouldn't. But I trust me more than a brigand.
My assumption is that you've tried and failed in numerous ways to get out of here. Why are you in here?
You're not gonna let me nap, are you?
Jeez.
You know, green sun and Kryptonian
Mm-hmm.
is not good combination. Very difficult.
You fragile excuse for a man.
What?
You fragile excuse for men.
I'm going to tell you something.
Honestly, this dude's a creep.
Come on, turn around.
Do we
Look at
have
me.
to? Do we have to look at that ugly pinhead-looking face?
I want to propose a deal. You tell me where we can find your friend, and I will let you live.
How about I go ahead and tell you where the best piercing remover's at, and then maybe we can cut a deal. But I'm not gonna tell you where Supergirl's at. But we could probably try to get some of those piercings out of you. It seems pretty uncomfortable.
Just don't let me die. Come on, I'm begging you. Please, just take me to Krem. Please, just take me to Krem. I'll tell him where you can find my friend. Please.
Oh boy.
Thank you so much.
Oh! Okay! Nice distraction. Oh boy. Okay! Wow! Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad! Oh! Wow.
You're a little savage, aren't you? I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you only liked what you saw. You only liked that she could fight.
Back. Actually forgetting something.
You?
Come on back.
Fine.
I'm very proud of you. I told you my plan would work.
Your plan?
Yes, this way I got my chopper and my cousin. Come on, slash.
She went up the vents. Bro, Jason Momoa is doing great as Lobo. He was more perfect for Lobo than he was for Aquaman, in my opinion. Now, oh, that's crazy. That's funny. Well, hey, it's all right. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yellow Sun's coming right in.
I know it's pretty colorful, but that's just so everyone knows we're good.
That's a good way of looking at it. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. She just keeps getting captured. It's crazy.
Do it. You better make it quick.
How about we get a magnet so that we can get all those piercings out of your face? Oh! Guys might want to rethink again. Huh? Oh boy.
You know, we haven't been formally introduced.
Oh boy.
Hi, I'm the baby's donkey show.
Woo! Jeez. There we go. Woo! There we go. Oh gee. Oh jeez. Get that out. Get that out.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain.
That's so disturbing, honestly.
I don't like to see suffering. So we will end the suffering. Run!
Oh boy. A reject at it from 300? Yeah. Hurry it up. They need to, she needs to get it out. She needs to get. Oh, I even like the fact that there's like a little bit of green in her tears too. Oh! From the.
Not the abs.
They said not the abs. Oh, yep.
It wants revenge. She should have it.
It's not that simple.
Seems pretty simple to me.
Oh boy. Oh! The added weight is not gonna help. Oh! Oh boy. Okay, I gotta admit, Lobo's bike is pretty cool. Finally, you got that arrow out of your abs? Oh, jeez. Oh, this fight scene's actually cool. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, come on. Come on. Ooh. Woo! Nice going, Kara.
You alright? The brides, they're still in there.
She'll get them out. She'll get them out. Oh boy, that's not gonna help. Oh no. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes! Take him down! Woo! Nice! Woo! Alright! There we go. Oh, wow. Literally, Supergirl's got so much to clean up. There we go. Ooh, that shot was cool. That shot was cool. Oh, okay, that was cool too. That shot was awesome too.
Your heart is still good and open.
Mm-hmm.
Show them who you are. You are Ruthie Marino of the Dynastia clan. Your family is with you, even now.
Mm-hmm.
Your life will be your revenge.
Yep, it's a good way of putting it. Unfortunately, the worst of circumstances will come up, but it doesn't mean that we won't be able to get through it. Okay, just walk away, sweetheart. It's okay. You've went through a lot already. You don't need more than that.
You think you saved her soul?
Oh, shut up.
Won't be anything left worth saving when I...
Oh, whoa!
That's for my dog.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And this is for what you did to that little girl.
Ooh! Wow! Well, now she has the vial and the antidote. So let's get it back to Crypto. Should be okay, boy. Should be okay. There we go.
Hey, buddy. Told you I'd be back.
There we go.
Miss me?
No, there we go. He's all right. He's all right. He looks so great. He looks healthy. He looks like himself again.
So, will you be heading back to your pub crawl? No judgment.
No. I think my pub crawl days are behind me.
There you go.
I'm really glad that I met you, Ruthie.
It was a little bit of a rough start, but in the end, sometimes those ones are the best friendships.
I never finished celebrating my birthday.
Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Okay, well,
Hey,
don't
at
thank
least-
me yet.
oh.
You're fine, right?
At least she's got some friends now, or at least she's got one, you know?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Birthdays have always been kind of tricky for me, too.
Yeah. It was good, too. You know, like in its own sort of way.
Good.
How have things been here with you?
Yeah. Busy?
Mm.
Yeah. Could have used your help on this last guy. I mean, I could always use your help, but I know you have places to be.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay a while this time.
There you go.
Stay here?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yikes.
We are just happy to be home.
I'm glad that, you know, things are okay.
I am also happy.
I'm glad.
He's in the chocolate. It's chocolate.
Oh, no!
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that.
No! You don't want to eat that, Crypto. That was cool. This was a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. I thought this movie was awesome. Like, I'm so serious. Alright, we're gonna... Because there are no post-credit scenes. There's no post-credit scenes and there's no mid-credit scenes. We're gonna stop right there. And we're gonna talk about the movie. Okay. I think that all of you guys who were saying all these things about Supergirl and saying that it was a terrible movie, and you know that you guys are saying that this was this was just a waste of time. I really liked how this movie played out, especially because this is very relevant to what I've been going through personally. I really feel like I really feel like in all seriousness, this is a movie about trying to help yourself to move forward in ways where you feel like maybe you might not be able to move forward. And I think that that's something that Kara was having a tough time on getting to do, because of how Clark, on the other hand, he didn't even get the chance of living any sort of life on Krypton because Krypton exploded. So he had more of an opportunity to be able to live a normal life. And, you know, he doesn't really know much of what Kara's going through in terms of that, he remembered stuff about Krypton because Krypton exploded when he was a baby, so he had no recollection of it whatsoever. The only recollection and the only known things of Krypton are the things that his parents recorded, like what Jor-El recorded back in, when Krypton was on the verge of collapsing because of its core collapsing. And I think one of the most important things about Supergirl, in my opinion, what I like about it is the fact that they drastically show how different Superman is to Supergirl, and that Supergirl is more of a person that, she'll be willing to help, but it's to a point where, like, she'll do more of the dirtier work. Like, she's not like Superman, where Superman doesn't want to fight. He wants to talk things over before he can fight. And, Superman's more the peacekeeper. And Supergirl's more of like, I want to just get this done, so that way I got some time for myself and prep for the next thing that I gotta do. And I think that for her, for after everything that she saw, she was born after Krypton exploded. When they were on that little section of Krypton, she grew up in a somewhat of a filtered place in terms of that, she never saw what Krypton was like outside of its regular normal planetary life. What the rest of her culture and heritage was like, probably having to be taught to her through old history and such. And we don't know if that part of that planet is still there, and there's more of these people or the remains that are still there. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure about any of that. That's the thing. And that hardened her a lot, and she wanted to feel things that she never felt before. She wanted to feel things in terms of that, she didn't want to remember anything about like the pain. She wanted to feel. It's like, here's the thing, it's like she didn't know how to feel. And it's understandable when it comes to losing somebody that you care about. Kara saw her mother die in front of her, and she never even got a chance to really say goodbye to her dad. And it was a very tough situation for her. I think that, in my opinion, it's a very tough situation. And, she was out going around on different planets that were in a red sun region, because she didn't want to have superpowers. She didn't want to remember that she was Kryptonian. She wanted to just feel what everybody else was feeling, because she was depressed. Kara was depressed this whole entire time, and she wanted to feel like she could belong somewhere, because she felt very out of place. She felt very out of place and didn't know what she could do with herself in the world. It's unfortunate that she had to go through, drinking and just having to feel like if she stayed in a region where it was inhabited by, or at least surrounded by, a red sun, she could feel what a normal human could feel like. She said to herself, Kryptonians don't have the same metabolism as a regular human. She can't get drunk while we're on a yellow sun compared to a red sun. And in order for her to feel like the effects, of not remembering anything and that happened back on Krypton, she has to do all that, or she feels like it's a necessary thing for her to go through all that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who believe that, stuff like alcohol and drugs and all these other different things are something that they need in order for them to be able to cope and to move on from things and from pain and just not wanting to experience everything. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people will go through all that because that they feel like they have nobody else that could help them out, or feel like if there's anyone who will be able to catch them when they fall, or feel anything. And it's an unfortunate feeling, because there's so many different things that people could do to help somebody out. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because so many people, from what my experience has been too, I've had people tell me, you know, it doesn't matter about what happened to your personal private life. It doesn't matter. You know, we all got lives of our own, and I understand. I understand that people don't want to hear anything. You know, because we're always busy, we're always doing so much to just move forward. But we're okay. We are people who want human connection. And it feels like it's very important for us to have that moment of human connection. There's something there that always strikes us to where we want to just feel like somebody is there when we need them. Kara never felt that way with Clark, because that Clark never understood of seeing what Krypton was like until he was a lot older, and he was already starting to work at the Daily Planet, and that he was already like, you know, settling into his adulthood. He started working over there as a journalist in Metropolis, and then, you know, he was surrounded by people that cared about him besides Ma and Pa Kent. You know, there's Lois Lane, there's Jimmy Olsen, and, you know, he started having friends over there. He started, you know, feeling like he was able to belong on Earth compared to feeling like everything else was just in disarray. And then later on down the road, you know, Lois ended up knowing who Clark was and who Superman was, and getting to find out about his identity, which is another thing too, because at that point there's so much that happened in that time that Kara never understood. She didn't understand yet, and he didn't understand her. And I feel like the thing about this one is that, especially, I know that people were surprised about the ending about Kara killing off Krem, which, you know what? As I was rewatching it again, I do feel like, you know, I understand that Ruthie was very, very upset, and she, more than upset, devastated that she saw her family die. I mean, I'm like, why are you just standing there over in the, you know, in the middle of the hallway while looking at this stuff? Look, I understand her brother didn't know about what was going on. He got himself killed accidentally. He didn't know what was going on. You know, I get it. You know, it's siblings playing with siblings, and that, you know, that they're just trying to, you know, he's just trying to be a good brother and everything. He didn't deserve to die. The parents didn't deserve to die. And then having for Ruthie to just be all by herself like that, you know, it's not worth, you know, it wasn't needed. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't needed for her. And Ruthie went through a lot. And, you know, Ruthie and Kara were about the same. They butted heads with each other because they had two different ways of wanting to approach the situation, especially because, you know, even Kara said to herself, Crypto is the only home and family that she had, or, you know, to her. Of course, she considered Clark, but, you know, Clark never really understood much about her situation. And, you know, losing Crypto would have been one of the most devastating things for her, and especially a devastating thing for us, because we all love Crypto. Crypto is one of our favorite animal characters that James Gunn has brought to life. You know, all these different characters like Groot and Rocket. We got the rats from Sebastian the Rat from Suicide Squad, King Shark, and then also with Crypto. You know, James Gunn does an incredible job with animal or anthropomorphic characters. You know, trying to, and even like characters like Lila and Floor, Teef, from Guardians 3. You know, there's so many different things that I personally appreciate about the way how he approaches the characters. But returning back to what I was saying, you know, that they had, you know, Ruthie and Kara have so many different things that were very, very similar in terms of their journeys, because of how they felt like, you know, they didn't want to feel anything. They didn't want to feel the pain. They didn't want to feel a lot of different things. You know, when people like to drink because they like to forget, Kara was trying to do the same things, but because she could not get drunk based off of her being in Yellow Sun regions, make her forgetting while being over in the Red Sun regions was the only thing that helped her. And with Ruthie, she felt like the only thing that would help her to cope with the pain of seeing, you know, her parents and her brother being killed quickly in front of her was trying to kill Krem, which, like Kara said, you know, if you were to take the life from somebody, you are going to deal with that for the rest of your life. And for Kara, it was a harder thing for her to open up, because she, I feel like, is a very closeted person. When, you know, she was started out as a very closeted person, and that she didn't want for people to know much about her. She just wanted to live a normal, or a so-called normal life of her own, to where that she didn't want to be surrounded by, you know, like the celebrity status, you could say, of some sort, because not a lot of people at this point know who Supergirl is. People will know about Superman from Metropolis, and I feel like later on in Man of Tomorrow, I feel like Superman's popularity within the galaxy is going to happen because of that. I feel like because we are bringing Brainiac into the situation with Man of Tomorrow, and not only are we just going to be having for him to be brought into the situation, besides also with having, and I want to look at the cast really quick for Man of Tomorrow, so that way we get a better understanding of what this is going to be like. I feel like this is going to be something different. This is going to be something bigger than what we expect, because so far we have Superman being brought back. Lex Luthor's coming back. Lois is coming back, I believe. Yeah, Jimmy Olsen's coming back. Mr. Terrific is coming back. Same with Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Rick Flag Sr., Eve Tessmacher, the Engineer. We got Brainiac. We're getting Jon Stewart, aka Green Lantern. We're getting Supergirl. We're getting even Jaime Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, which is another important thing that we're going to be getting into this. We also have Martha Kent coming back. And on top of it, we even have Sydney Happerson coming back too, from Superman and from Peacemaker Season 2. We're also getting brand new cast members, including Adria Arjona, which we don't know what her role is going to be. We also have other actors like Andre Arroyo, Matthew Lillard, who was a very surprising one for me, and even Cinco Walls. There's a lot of different moving pieces that are going on here. I feel like in this case, Superman is going to become a universal hero, not just global, but universal, because there's so much that's happening here that we do not know. Like, we don't know about what is going to happen about this. It's going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be an interesting adaptation, and we're, you know, getting to see everybody from different corners of the universe and seeing how they're going to play in, especially because I was very surprised that Zolo Maridueña was going to be coming back as Blue Beetle. That was a very surprising casting reveal that they mentioned. I was not expecting that one at all. So if anything, what I'm also going to do in preparation for 2027's Man of Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to react to the DCEU, like Man of Tomorrow. Sorry, not Man of Tomorrow. Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Edition. What's the other ones? Wonder Woman. I think I'm going to watch both versions of Justice League, the original, the Whedon cut, and then the Zack Snyder cut, just so I can get like a good difference between the two, how they both feel, the difference and everything. I believe there's also Wonder Woman 1984, which was not that great of a movie, despite its cast being brilliant. There's let's see, there's Black Adam, there's Shazam, there's Shazam Fury of the Gods. I did not see that one. Black Adam I have not seen. Aquaman the Lost Kingdom, I did not see the second one. I saw Blue Beetle, but it's been a while. I would like to get to watch it again. I feel like the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn one, and the David Ayer version. What other ones? What other one am I missing? No, I got them all. Okay. Maybe I'll react to... Maybe I'll go and react to Peacemaker. I don't know. I don't know yet. I will see what happens. That's something that I will see what happens. it's going to be an interesting thing on what's going to happen. But no, we'll definitely see how it's all going to go. I think that with this movie as well, one of the most important things that I want to say, that because there's a lot of sensitive topics that are in this movie, especially with the whole deal with Krem and his guys, and having to repopulate his planet for an all-male species or all-male planet or whatever. That to me does not help at all. Like it just it's very eerie on how similar it is to real life. It doesn't help at the fact that this is a subject that I'm sorry, I forgot Birds of Prey. I feel bad, and I loved Birds of Prey. One of the things that I would say, to me, that it really hit me about this movie was the fact that there's a lot of stuff that's going on that's very, very equivalent to this, and it's not great. I do feel like probably another reason why people didn't like it was probably about them talking about those issues. And, you know, some people might not like talking about it, but I think to me, it is very important to discuss that topics like this happen. And it's not right. These girls, that they are in this situation, and I'm trying to word it as best as I can because of mostly because I'm trying to stay I'm trying to say to keep this family friendly and appropriate, but I feel like it's subjects like these that are very important to talk about, especially if you have young kids, who they're wanting to, like, if you have young kids and you're watching this movie, I think it's best for you to explain it to them in a way that they understand, because there's a lot of things that happen that do involve this, unfortunately, and a lot of times they're not going to understand. And when you're guiding them through this situation that they're witnessing, you have to explain to them that it's not right. And unfortunately, there's still stuff like this that happens today. And apparently, you know, there's a big one that's out there, but unfortunately not a lot of people are doing anything about it, because a lot of factors are happening, you know, so, you know, with society and politics and, you know, economically, and it's not right. In my opinion, it's not right. And I feel like whatever is being done to prevent that from being done needs to stop. I think that in every single word of defense, I think that they are holding on to this way too long, and they need to definitely nip this in the bud, and they need to get rid of the root of the problem. If you guys know what I'm talking about, they need to really seriously deal with people who are adding more to this problem, and they're trying to feel like they could get away with things. Now, they definitely... This is something that I first thought at first. And I'm like... and I feel like it's something that it needs to be taken care of. Because too many people are getting hurt. Too many people are getting affected by this. And covering it up is not going to help whatsoever. When you cover up everything, it does not help to make it feel like people who do bad things should get away with this stuff. And they're definitely going to bring a lot of pain and suffering to so many people out there. And on top of it, like the Lord says, may the truth set you free. So come on, get the truth on out there. We all know We all know. But unfortunately, you guys want to keep this, whole thing closeted in secret. But anyways, besides that, it's such an interesting topic that they bring up here in Supergirl, especially because of how relevant it is in today's world views and world events. It's very interesting that they did so, and I feel like that's what also attributed to why this movie didn't do well. I don't think this movie had any toxic female environment. I thought Millie Alcock did a great job at portraying Supergirl, and the thing is that I felt like some people were just completely taking this into a different level. I mean, to me, she did an incredible job at portraying somebody who was hurt. She was hurt, going through a whole lot of stuff that she felt like she was going through by herself, and she felt like she needed to go through by herself because that nobody else was going to understand her. They were just going to, just say, oh, I understand you. I understand that things are bad. And they were going to bring up an experience of theirs that wouldn't have matched her entire feelings at all. But that's what I think that is one of the most important things about Supergirl, is that this is a movie that it's about hurting. This is about people who are hurting. This is about people who they want to move forward with their lives, but they feel like they can't. And when they feel like they're trying to, and they feel like they try too hard, that's when, we go up to a point where we're stumbling on our own. And then we just feel like we cannot get ourselves back up again because we don't have those people in our corner. And this is a very, very important thing that we have to remember. We have to remember that this is important in our lives, because that anything could happen at any point whatsoever. Something might happen at this point while I'm talking during this part of the movie, and you might not even know it. A family member could have died. Somebody could have, had a heart attack. Somebody might have gone into labor. Somebody might have just had a really great day. Some person might have just had a very bad day. We don't know what happens, especially if we don't, have the people that we need around us, the people that care about us and love us, to where like this is something important. This is a very important thing that we have to understand and attribute to everything, because there is so much that goes on in people's lives to the point that, sometimes we don't even pay attention to ourselves. And it's an important thing that we have to understand. I think that Supergirl, in a lot of different ways, I think that it doesn't represent female toxicity. I think that what Supergirl represents is the toxic environment of keeping something to ourselves and not having the people that we're wanting to, the necessary people that we're wanting to have in our lives, and we're not keeping them in there. That's the most important thing that I took out of this. I also feel like it's also important to always, and this is not just going for the girls, it's also going for the boys as well. It's going for everybody. Keep your kids close and dear to you, because they are the most important things out there. And, I might not have kids of my own, but I have seen from so many different people. I've seen from my grandmother when she was alive. I saw from my mom, that children are a joy to have. And it doesn't matter on if the situation is difficult. I am telling you, the kids are always going to be there to help you get through the most intense and the most treacherous of lifestyles and of days and of situations. And that is one of the most important thing that, we as people, we should be more understanding, and we should be more trying our best to keep moving forward. But we cannot do this alone. Like, we have to remember we're not doing this alone. This is something that we as people cannot do alone. I think that also one of the most important things out of Supergirl that I personally really liked was the fact that this is a balanced story of the fact that, there's two people that are wanting to make a difference, but unfortunately there's different obstacles that are blocking the way, and that different people are going to be coming up with different solutions, and not everything is going to lead to a happy ending, because realistically a lot of these things, especially with how Ruthie was trying to deal with Krem, it wasn't going to lead to a happy ending. And with Supergirl, she might not be the exact role model that Ruthie needed, but or you know or at this point, the role model that Ruthie would have wanted, but it was the role model that she needed, because Supergirl is not entirely perfect, and she's definitely has a lot more battle scars and personal trauma that she had to deal with compared to Clark, because Clark, in a way, had more of a better life in some degree, I would say, than Supergirl. And sure, the only things that he had to deal with were that he's Kryptonian, he's an alien, that he's not from Earth, and that he had many different things that were going up against him. But, he didn't have to see a lot. He didn't see a lot of what Kara went through. So, Kara, to me, I think is more, she's more damaged in terms of like the like emotionally damaged from what she's seen, but it's up to the people around. And thank God that she went and she let her walls get lowered, like these defensive walls that she had around her heart, around her emotional state and her mind, so that way she wouldn't let any of this stuff in and care about it so much. And thank God that she let it down, because now she's back, now she's on Earth with Krypto and with Superman, and that they're trying to, at least, she even feels like maybe she might have even fractured the relationship that she had with Clark, and that she's trying to build her way up. And now that they're trying to get things to be good, you could even tell on Clark's face that he was trying and trying and trying, but she didn't really want to go for it. She didn't want to budge. And then the next thing you know, she ends up budging, and after experience with almost losing Krypto, because Krypto has always been there since day one of being on Earth, and that she was not familiar with everything. That was her whole world to them. And the thing is that this is also a movie for dog lovers, especially those who they care about their pets so much and their dogs so much, because that they whether if you have a dog or cat or anything, you treat them like family, you treat them like they belong, and you make sure that they belong. You make sure that they are doing everything that they can to do more for more for them. And that's one of the most important things for this movie to give. Because what I really love about it is that it, like I said, it does not feel like anything like Superman. Superman is a movie about hope. Supergirl is a movie about moving on. Now, whatever Clayface is going to be later on in the DCU, well, I have no idea. But I do want to say that these two movies, they contrast each other. They're completely different from each other. But honestly, it is perfectly okay that they are different from each other, because that honestly, if we had Superman and Supergirl be the same character to a lot of degree, then I don't think that it would have been as good of a movie, or at least as good of a character interaction or character chemistry that we would have had. To me, I think that there was a few standouts in my opinion. I think my favorite actors out of this was definitely, of course, I love David Cornsweet as Superman easily, even though he was in this movie for about a few minutes, like about 2 to 3 minutes. I'll give credit for. I thought Millie Alcock's portrayal was great. I really liked her. Jason Momoa was hilarious. He was one of the funniest characters in here. Like, he was easily the reluctant comic relief that I really liked from this movie. That, yeah, his morals are completely deranged and they're completely insane, but I actually really liked his character. I can't wait to see if Lobo's going to return in any DCU project. I really want for him to interact with different characters. Especially, I want him to interact with Peacemaker. I mean, Jason Momoa and John Cena are already in the Fast and Furious franchise. And the way how they interacted with each other as Jacob and Dante was an interesting chemistry experience that they had. I got to rewatch the Fast and Furious franchise again. I'm going to do so before the 11th one comes out, and I have like 11 movies that I gotta watch. 10 in the main line, and then the last one, the prequel, or not the prequel, but the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw is another one that I gotta watch again. A lot of these ones I gotta watch again. So especially if I want to watch Fast Forever, I'm interested in seeing how it's gonna go. But anyways, I do also feel like David Krumholtz, Emily Beecham, they did great playing Kara Zor-El's was it Kara Zor-El? Her parents. I thought they were. I was actually. I didn't even realize David Krumholtz is actually Bernard from the Santa Claus movies, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that until later, and I was like looking at the characters. I'm like, okay, interesting. And then I felt like Mateus Schoenarts. Maybe I got his name wrong. I'm sorry. He was good as Krem, I feel, but it just, to me, it was like I got more creeped out at his character more than anything. I feel like, in my opinion, I think it was supposed to be like that. It was intentional to be like that, but I really wanted to feel I wanted to feel something with this villain, in the way where I was like, okay, this is not like any other one, and it wasn't. I'm glad that it wasn't, but I just felt a little creeped out, and I think for the right reasons. Creme of the Yellow Hills was an interesting individual. Like I said, I just felt like he had way too many piercings, that dude. I also feel like Eve Ridley was she did fairly well for Ruthie. I thought that she was very, she was more on the good side. I would say. I don't know if she did any other acting roles besides this one, but I thought that she was fine. I thought that she did fine. She's done a few roles. This is like her first actual role, like her first movie role, apparently. Because some of these other ones, it looks like. Well, it looks like I don't know much about these other different ones, so that's something else. But I do feel like she did good for she did good in this one as Ruthie. So, but I am excited on seeing where Supergirl is going to be going forward in the DCU. I think my grandmother would have loved this movie if she was here, because she went through a lot of stuff herself growing up in terms of being in toxic environments and toxic relationships with people, in a familial sense. She had went through literal hell and back through all this stuff that she had done, just so that way she could be where she was at and later in life. And, we cared the world about her and did everything that we could to make her feel like she was important and she was special, and that, she was cared for. Because not a lot of people would have cared for somebody like her. And I'm glad that it was us that we went and we did everything that we could to do, we can do everything possible to make her feel welcome. And I really am happy that things did happen the way that it did. It could have been better, but I do feel like it's very important that I keep doing these movies, especially for her. And I'm excited because for the 3rd anniversary for next year, it's going to be Man of Tomorrow, and Superman's going to be in that one. And it's going to feel more like an event movie, but I think with everything that we have been encountering together with Superman, Supergirl, with Lanterns, with the upcoming Clayface movie, and with Creature Commandos, and maybe I might do a watch of Peacemaker. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because it's very, very outlandish. It's very out there. It's very abrasive. We will figure that out together as soon as I can get more of a better feeling about how I feel about the DCU, what I am going to be bringing out, what I am not going to be bringing out. I just, I'll figure it all out. But I do want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who are watching this reaction. And I want to say thank you to my grandmother first. I want to say thank you, Grandma, for always being there for me, no matter what. There have been times where I know that things were, that they went in a different way. And, life itself took things in a different direction. And I know that you wanted for me to do different things, working in different places. You wanted me to start my engineering career soon. And I know that I didn't get that chance, but I am doing everything that I can to being able to bring that part into my life still. I'm grateful that you were there to see me graduate, and I'm just waiting for that opportunity to be able to keep, to get that moment of just being able to becoming like, not really, more like, getting my first steps into the engineering business and engineering career. And I am grateful for that you have always been there to help me out in every single environmental piece of my life that I needed, the most help in. And I'm grateful also for the fact that, even through the toughest of situations, you've always been there to catch my fall. You've always been there to do everything that I couldn't, and you taught me how to be able to move forward. I am grateful that you were always there to teach me the Word of God in the correct way and in the correct sense. And I am also grateful to God that that you were always there to make sure that I was heard. If I needed someone to vent to or to talk to, you were always there to do so, and I will never forget that. I will always take everything you taught me about life, about God, about family, about loving and respecting other people, no matter where they came from, who they are, what they believe in, and taking it further. And that's what this channel is that I want it to be a safe space. I want it to be someplace where people could be able to, talk and get to know each other and build friendships, build a community. That's what I'm hoping for and aiming here. And I'm hoping that that's what you guys feel with these videos, because there's so much that I want to be able to offer. There's so much I want to be able to offer, and there's so much that I want to be able to do. And I'm hoping that you guys are feeling it here. I really do. And I want to say thank you to my grandmother. And for this, I do want to give a little bit of a moment of silence to be able to commemorate her and to say thank you for everything that she has done. So if you can, please join me in this little moment of silence before we close the video off. All right. Thank you guys for joining me in that moment of silence. May you rest in peace, girl. I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me, and that everything that you've done to inspire this channel and moving forward. Here's to another year of getting to move forward and getting to honor your legacy in your life and your wishes, and getting to express on how grateful I am for you always, doing everything that you could and successfully doing so on making me the person that I am today. And I'm grateful to God. with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Supergirl. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will be getting my reactions for My Adventures of Superman, X-Men 97 Season 2, this and Lanterns out throughout the week, and hopefully I can get to catch up before the next episode of Lanterns gets released. If you guys want to see more, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I have got Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, my Discord server, my TikTok, and Blue Sky accounts, which the links will be in the description below. If you guys need anybody to talk to, you can go to either the messages on here, the direct messages on YouTube, which are now available, I hope, on every single platform. You can go to any of my social media. You can go to my Discord server. If you need any help whatsoever, reach out to somebody that cares about you, whether it's your family, friends, a loved one. Please reach out to them. I sincerely feel like it's one of the most important things that we can do, and especially in times when we need those people around us. So please do not hesitate on reaching out to me, reaching out to people that you love and you care about. If prayer is something that you feel like you need, please do so. If you need somebody to pray for you, I can do so as well. Friends and family could do so, and you pray to God as well, or whoever you believe in. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this reaction. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos. All right, bye guys.